What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the MaddenBallerz YouTube channel and our Denver Broncos Connected Careers Mode franchise series. We are in week 14 of the season and we have a big game on the road against the Oakland Raiders this week. Both teams come into the week 4-8 on the season, last in the AFC West, and the Broncos have a very slim chance of making the playoffs if they can win out, get some help from their division opponents, and finish with an 8-8 record. We can win the division and make the playoffs. So we'll start out with the Oakland Raiders with the ball, and Carson Palmer back to pass, hits Demarius Moore for the first down. He's up to about the 39-yard line. They have 1st and 10 to go. And on 1st and 10, Palmer hands off to Jerry McFadden, which breaks the tackle, spin move, and gets about 7 yards on the rushing play. It is 3rd and 2 now on this drive for the Raiders, and Palmer is going to fake the handoff. He's going to fire quickly to the left, hit Demarius Moore, and he is going to be gone all the way to the end zone for a touchdown. And the Raiders are up 7-0 early on in this game, and Moore will celebrate that touchdown catch. So it is the Broncos' turn. Manning is under center. He is going to hand off to Willis McGahee, who's going to be met in the backfield and lose 1 yard on the play. So the Broncos have 2nd and 11. Manning's out of the shotgun. He'll drop back and pass. He'll find Brandon Stokely for the first down catch up to the 37-yard line. And a little chippy play here early on between the Raiders and the Broncos. 1st and 10 now. Manning hands off to Willis McGahee, who finds the edge on the right, and he is going to get 6 yards on that rushing play. That would set up 2nd and 4. On 2nd and 4, Manning is going to hand off to Michael Sims-Walker on the end around, who gets up the middle for the first down, past midfield. They're up to the 48-yard line of the Raiders. It is 1st and 10. So on 1st and 10, Manning's dropping back to pass. He finds Eric Decker, and Decker's going to get a 9-yard catch there on that pass play. Later on in the drive, it's 3rd and 3. Manning drops back to pass. He goes over the middle, and it's picked off by Richard Seymour, and Seymour is immediately tackled, and he's injured on the play as well. So Manning's interception problems continue in this season. Raiders have the ball now at their own 37-yard line, and it's a handoff to McFadden. McFadden breaks one tackle, gets a first down. He's past midfield. Is he going to outrun the defenders? He will be past the 20, the 10, and he's in for the touchdown, and the Raiders are up quick in this game, 14-0. About midway through the first quarter. So on the kickoff, Eric Decker will take the return. He will be past the 20. Can he go all the way? He'll be past the 40, and he'll be pushed out of bounds at the 46-yard line. The Broncos have good starting field position on this drive. Manning's in the shotgun. He's going to fire quickly to Joel Dreesen. Dreesen's going to try to break that tackle, but get taken down after a 4-yard gain. And now it's 3rd and 3 for the Broncos in Raider territory. Manning's back to pass. He's going to fire. He's going to hit Jacob Tamme for the first down up to the 42-yard line of the Raiders. And Manning's in the shotgun now on 2nd and 10. He drops back. He fires. He's going to hit Jacob Tamme, and Tamme drops it after getting hit by the defender. And the Broncos have 3rd and 10 now on this drive. Manning is under center. He's going to take the snap here. He will drop back to pass. He's going to fire. He's going to be incomplete on that play, and the Broncos would have to punt. We'd move to the late first quarter. Broncos have the ball. Hand off to Willis McGahee up the middle. He's going to get about 9.5 yards, and we would have 2nd and inches. Later on in the drive, it's 3rd and 4. Manning's going to fire deep. He's going to hit Michael Sims-Walker all the way up to the 31-yard line of the Raiders, and we are in the second quarter now. Manning's in the shotgun. It is 1st and 10. Hand off to Noshawn Moreno. Moreno's going to get tackled in the backfield for a 5-yard loss. It would be 2nd and 15. So on 3rd and 15 now in this drive from the 35-yard line, Manning drops back to pass. He fires deep, and he is picked off by Bartell, and Bartell will get tackled at about the 21-yard line, and the Raiders would have 1st and 10. 3rd and 13 now on the drive for the Raiders, and Carson Palmer would fire and hit his receiver, but he would be out of bounds, and they would have to punt. Late in the second quarter now is a handoff to Willis McGahee, and McGahee gets the good rush, and a face mask penalty at the end would add on yards, and the Broncos would accept the penalty and be all the way up to the 42-yard line of the Raiders. And actually, we lost our return guy earlier in the game to a concussion there, you see. And Manning's back to pass on 2nd and 10 now. He's going to fire and get hit here, and the ball would go nowhere, basically. 3rd and 10 now. Manning's back to pass. He's going to fire, and that one would be incomplete, but we have a flag on the play, and it's offensive pass interference, or defensive pass interference against the Raiders. That would give us a first down deep in Raider territory. So Manning's under center now on 2nd and 12. It's a handoff to Noshawn Moreno, who goes up the middle and gets taken down after a 6-yard gain. The Raiders are still up 14-0 in this game. Late second quarter, Manning's back to pass. He's going to get sacked on the play, and that would be a big loss at the 37-yard line. And we would attempt a 54-yard field goal. Matt Prater's kick is up, and it is good. And the Broncos are finally on the board. It is 14-3 in favor of the Raiders. So, still in the second quarter here, Palmer's back to pass. He's looking. He's going to be picked off by Tracy Porter, and Porter would return this one past midfield all the way up to the Raiders' 44-yard line. And we have a chance here now, as you look at the replay of the interception, to score some more points before halftime here. And we would go ahead and take over here after this interception. And Manning and the Broncos come to the line. Manning's in the shotgun. And he takes the snap, he drops back, and he is going to fire on the screen pass to Willis McGahee, who's got good blocking ahead of him. He's got the first down, and he's out of bounds at the 29-yard line. So you can see the QB comparison here. Both quarterbacks not doing too much in this first half. 1st and 10 now for the Broncos. Manning's back to pass. He's going to fire, and he's going to hit Brandon Stokely, and Stokely gets 9 yards, and there's a Raider injured on the play. So 1st and 10 later in the drive. It's a handoff to Willis McGahee. McGahee's going to get open field ahead of him. He'll get 6 yards on that rushing play. And with about 19 seconds to go, we have 3rd and 4. Manning is going to drop back to pass. He's going to fire. He's going to hit Joel Dreesen, and Dreesen's going to get tackled at the 1-yard line. So it's 1st and goal. Later on in the drive, we have 2nd and goal. And Manning would take the snap. He dropped back to pass. And he would fire out of the end zone, throw that one away, and with 5 seconds left and 3rd and goal, we would kick the 18-yard field goal here. It would be up and good, and it is 14-6 in favor of the Raiders in the first half. Second half we go, 3rd quarter. Manning's in the shotgun. He drops back to pass. He looks over the middle, finds Joel Dreesen for the first down up to the 33-yard line, and the Broncos are on the move. On 1st and 10 now, Manning fires, hits Jacob Tamme for the first down up to about the 46-yard line. And the Broncos and Manning are on the move. You can see Manning's stats there, 127 yards passing. 3rd and 11 now. Manning finds Eric Decker for the first down, past the 40, up to the 30, up to the 28-yard line of the Raiders. The Broncos are moving the ball very well early in the 3rd quarter here. Manning's going to fake the handoff on this one. Fire. He's going to hit Jacob Tamme, but Tamme drops the ball. You got to catch that, Jacob Tamme. 3rd and 10 now. Manning's back to pass, and he's going to fire. He's going to get an incomplete pass there, and the Broncos would attempt a 45-yard field goal here. Matt Prater's kick is up and good. So Matt Prater right now is saving the day for the Broncos with 3 field goals. We're still down 14-9 though in this game. The Raiders had the ball for the first time in the 3rd quarter here, and it's a pitch to Goodson. Goodson's tackled in the backfield for a 4-yard loss, and the Raiders have 3rd and 13 now. Palmer's in the shotgun. He takes a snap. He drops back, and he is going to get sacked on that play. A loss of 9, and the Raiders would punt. We would get good field position after that, and the Manning and the Broncos would fire that pass to Joel Dreesen, and Dreesen has a first down. On 1st and 10, Manning's back to pass. He is going to fire deep, and this one's going to be caught by Joel Dreesen again up to the 11-yard line, and the Broncos have 1st and 10 deep in Raider territory, as you see that replay of that catch by Joel Dreesen. And on 2nd and 7 from the 9, it's a handoff to Willis McGahee, who finds the right end and is in for the touchdown. The Broncos have their first lead of the game, 16-14, and you see the replay here. Just good blocking ahead of Willis McGahee. McGahee gets into the end zone for the touchdown for the Denver Broncos. And it is 16-14 in favor of the Denver Broncos. We are late in the 3rd quarter. Palmer hands off to Goodson up the middle for the first down and gets taken down at the 33-yard line. And Goodson has a good run on his hands there. So on 2nd and 10, it's a handoff to Goodson again up the middle, and he gets taken down after a 6-yard gain. And the Raiders are on the move here. You can see 2 for 7 on 3rd downs are the Raiders. So on 3rd and 4, Palmer's going to hand off to Goodson, who's going to go up the middle again and get the first down up to the 46-yard line. And Goodson has 22 yards rushing on the day. So 3rd and 7 again. Hand off to Jones up the middle, first down, and this running attack of the Oakland Raiders is absolutely killing the Denver Broncos. And we have 1st and 10 for the Oakland Raiders. Palmer's going to hand off to Jones again up the middle, and he's going to get about 9 yards on that rushing play, and it'll be 3rd and 1 late in the third quarter here. Palmer's under center. He's going to hand off to Thomas Jones, who goes right in and finds the first down line and gets up to the 18-yard line, and we have 1st and 10. Palmer's going to hand off to Goodson up the middle, and Goodson's going to get the first down, but he fumbles the ball, and Woodyard picks it up for the Broncos, and that's a turnover by the Raiders, and the Broncos would take over deep in their own territory. Manning's in the shotgun. He drops back. He's going to fire quickly, and he's going to be intercepted by Shaughnessy, and Shaughnessy will return this one inside the 10-yard line to the 7-yard line for the Raiders. So both teams trade turnovers here, and we have 3rd and goal now for Palmer and the Raiders, and Palmer is going to look, and he's going to have all day here to throw. He's going to move around the pocket. He's going to fire. He's going to get Streeter there, and Streeter's not going to get into the end zone, and the Raiders would attempt a 20-yard field goal here, and the kick would be up and good, and they are back on top, 17-16 this game in the fourth quarter. So early in the fourth quarter, Manning's in the shotgun. He's going to hand off to McGahee, who goes right, finds a hole, gets past the 30-yard line, and we have 3rd and 4. So on 3rd and 4 here, Manning would drop back to pass. He would fire to McGahee on the screen pass, and he has good blocking. He's past midfield. He's up to the Raiders' 48-yard line, and we have 2nd and 11 now in this drive. It's a fake, and Manning would drop back to pass. He would get sacked on the play, setting up 3rd and 17 for the Broncos. So on 3rd and 17 from their own 45-yard line, Manning would drop back to pass. He would fire deep to Eric Decker, who would get enough for the first down up to the Raiders' 37-yard line, and the drive would continue. So on 3rd and 6 from the 33, Manning drops back to pass. He fires deep, and he has an incomplete pass on his hands there. And from the 33 on 4th and 6, Matt Prater will kick a field goal, which will be up and good. And the Broncos are back on top, 19-17 this game, midway through the fourth quarter. The Raiders have the ball now. Palmer is handing off to Goodson, who finds the left end and gets about 8 yards on that rushing play, setting up 2nd and 2. So on 2nd down, Palmer's in the shotgun. He drops back to pass. He's going to fire. He's going to hit a wide open Ford for the big catch pass midfield. And that one is up to the Broncos' 46-yard line. It is 2nd and 9 now. It's a handoff to Goodson, who has room up the middle. He's going to get about 8 yards on that rushing play. And that would set up 3rd and 1 from the 37-yard line of the Broncos. So on 3rd and 1, it's a handoff to Goodson up the middle. Enough for the first down to the 31-yard line. Raiders have 1st and 10. Palmer's in the shotgun now on 1st and 10. He's dropping back to pass. He's going to fire on the screen pass to Jones, and Jones has good blocking ahead of him. He gets 7 yards on that screen play, and it's 2nd and 3. Palmer's making some moves now on 2nd and 3. He drops back to pass. He's going to fire on the screen pass again to Jones, and Jones has a first down and more, but there's a flag on the play, and it would be holding on the offense, and that one would come back for the Raiders. We would have 3rd and 7 now from the 29-yard line. Palmer back to pass. He's going to fire deep to the corner, and that one would be broken up by Champ Bailey. So the Raiders would have 4th and 7 from the 29-yard line. Their kick would be up and good, and the Raiders are back on top, 20-19 in this game with just over 3 minutes to go in the game. So the Broncos have the ball now. It is a fake to Willis McGahee. Manning's back to pass. He's rolling out. He's going to fire incomplete on the play, and it's 2nd and 10 now for the Broncos. Manning's going to fake the hand. Oh, he hands off to Willis McGahee on that one, who gets 10 yards on the play. It looked a little short, but they call it a first down. And we have 3rd and 8 now for the Broncos. Manning's back to pass out of the shotgun. He's going to fire, and that one would be dropped by Brandon Stokely. So the Broncos have a decision to make here with under 2 minutes to go. And they decide to go for it on 4th and 8. And Manning drops back to pass. He fires. He hits Joel Dreesen for the first down up to the 47-yard line. And they would have first down. So on 2nd down now, Manning's out of the shotgun. He's going to drop back to pass. He's going to fire to a wide open Brandon Stokely for the first down up to the Raiders' 41-yard line. And the Broncos are on the move. Can Manning make this comeback happen? Manning's back to pass. He fires. He hits Michael Sims Walker, who gets hit real quick and gets taken down at the 27-yard line, and the Raiders take a timeout. So on 2nd and 13, it's a handoff to Willis McGahee, who goes up the middle, gets 7 yards on that pass play, and the Raiders would take the last timeout, hoping to get the ball back since we're already in field goal position. 3rd and 6 now, handoff to Willis McGahee, up the middle, gets 5 yards, so it's 4th and 1 from the 18-yard line. Matt Prater will come out to kick the go-ahead field goal. The kick would be up. It would be good, and the the Broncos are back on top, 22-20 in this game. 5 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. Carson Palmer and the Raiders have their last shot. Palmer's back to pass. He's going to fire deep to his receiver here, and Champ Bailey will pick that one off, and he would eventually get pushed out of bounds here. And the Denver Broncos take this one with a late comeback against the Oakland Raiders, and John Shire, the coach, is happy. The final score, Broncos 22, Raiders 20, and our slim playoff hopes are still alive. And we will go ahead and take a look at some stats here. Manning had 273 yards passing on the day. Willis McGahee, 85 yards running and a touchdown. And Joe Mays was the leading tackler with 7 tackles on the day. Matt Prater was the real go-to guy in this game. So let's take a look at the standings here. You can see we still have a shot here with the way the standings go. We just have to win out and get some help. So their next game is Week 15 on the road against Baltimore. So if you guys like this video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and we'll catch you guys in the next episode.